Okay, I should be live. Okay, everyone. Today I am trying Tower of Fantasy for the first time. Now, a lot of you may ask me, why aren't you just playing Genshin Impact? I don't really like the art style of Genshin Impact. I'm not too crazy about how you can't create your own character. Although Tower of Fantasy's art style is not drastically different, something about it is different enough that kind of draws me in. But I do need a game to kind of hold me over until Infinity Nikki comes out. And Dragon Raja is kind of doing that, but it just seems like no one in the world wants to see me play that, so excuse me. I'll try it out with Tower of Fantasy, so let's go.
You wish to see me, my lord?
Hykros has sent someone into the quarantine zone. It's time to release the hounds.
Target signal lost. I can't locate it anymore.
Careful. Something about this place doesn't feel right. Abandoned? Here? How?
Run! It's a trap!
We need to lose them. Watch out!
Let's go!
Female, male. Okay, I'll go with a girl because I want to try and see what the customization for male looks like, but I'm positive I'm gonna want to prefer the girl. Like I just know I'm gonna prefer how the girls look as opposed to the guys. The only MMO type game where I like how the guys look is
Today's
not Black
definitely
Dragon.
Not my day.
Black Desert. Okay. Okay, this feels nice. Jump, attack, dodge. Okay, some nice little controls. Okay, we can't go through there. What's this?
A mine. This wasn't mentioned in the intel. Energy reserves are low. Please don't fail me now. No! Those monsters are in here!
Is this too loud, guys? Let me know. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Ooh, cute.
Have to figure out a way to get out of here.
Climb up the wall in front of you.
It's freezing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Now you know she bust her head wide open on that rock.
I didn't think the big one would follow me. I need to contact headquarters somehow. Hope there's a way out ahead.
Well, that was easy.
Warning. Suppressor reserves low.
Right now? Come on, just a little longer. The suppressor energy. Just a little more. A little.
Target acquired. Understood. Take them away and wipe their memory.
Not and wipe their memory. So I've heard this game has been drastically improved from its launch when everybody was kind of dragging it. So glad I get to experience the good version.
The worst is over. Now comes the road to recovery.
Good thing we got there in time. Was that movement? Light? What happened? Hey, can you see me? Zeke, come here.
Are you awake? Suppressor seems to be fine. No need to worry.
Where am I?
Your suppressor has been replaced with a new energy cell. Feeling better?
Much better. And you are? You've been out for a whole day. I thought you were...
That's Shirley, and I'm Zeke, her brother. I'm in charge of this shelter.
You saved me? Of course. We found you passed out behind the shelter and...
Your suppressor was out of power, so we brought you in and fixed it.
This is Astra Shelter, area code HT501.
What's your name? And what are you doing all alone in the mountains?
I don't know. I can't remember. This person was all bruised up and passed out in the mountain. Probably a lost scavenger.
A lost scavenger? Well, tough luck. The aberrants built a nest in the machine cemetery. You're lucky we found you alive. You can stay here until you recover your memories. We did a full scan of your body and everything seems to be in the clear.
Thank you.
Go get yourself cleaned up. You look like a mess.
Oh?
Shirley, go show the newcomer to Celine. I've already informed her.
Got it. Hey, newbie, this way. Oh, and your weapon is on top of that crate. Don't forget to pick it up. Not too shabby, am I right?
Did both you and Zeke grow up here?
We have been living here since we were very little. There weren't a lot of people back then. Everyone chipped in to build this place little by little.
Hmm? This is...
Greetings. I am Mia, a fourth generation smart servant.
Mia's my assistant. Zeke found her in one of the ruins. But its language model is a little buggy, so it talks funny sometimes.
I apologize. I will do my best to make my speech intelligible.
Oh, you're fine, Mia.
Come with me, please. We should not keep Miss Celine waiting.
Oh, how cute. Select the mode you like. Auto sprint. Tap dodge to enable sprint. You can change this later in the settings. Yeah, I want to tap dodge. Ooh.
Hey, see that battleship up ahead? That's the Bethlehem. My brother said it's been here for 50 years.
years?
Yeah, when the Cataclysm took place, an Omnium explosion destroyed an entire fleet that was patrol- Hey, that's Celine! Let's head on over!
So, you're the one they rescued from outside?
Hello, I am here to...
You don't seem to be older than Shirley. The outside world must not have been kind to you.
Celine, let's help our newcomer get settled in.
Yes. Yes.
Character customization time. Finally. Cause I was not liking the way she was looking. That's cute. Popular. Near. Appearance. Bust 1. Bust 2. Oh my goodness. Give her big boobs. Her height is fine. Her height is fine. Okay, that makes her boobs out. That just makes her boobs big. Okay, gonna give her dark skin. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to change her eyes up. Oop. Top color. Rear color. fade top. I don't know which hair I like better, if I'm being honest. I think I'll go with this one. Yeah, I'll go. All right, so we'll go with that one. Face features. Oh, she cute. Eyes. We're not really gonna change much here. Eyeballs. Oh, that's cute. That's pretty. Enhance eyes. I'm trying to see why, like, the white in her eyes is black. That's bothering me. Eyeballs. Yeah, it's cute. So yeah, I'm sitting here like, why is this black? Yeah, we're not really gonna change any of this. Because there it's white, but if I make her that dark skin, her eyes are like black. I'm not understanding that choice. Overall color. Because if I go to eyeballs, okay, enhance eye. Eyeballs does not let you. Oh, well, I guess I can't change her eyeball color on the side. I don't know why that's bothering me. Wait. Hey, Cursed. Hey, Ghost. You said, oh, this tower fantasy, do I know what's about? Not really. Okay, wait. I think that... Okay, so you got a working curse. That's awesome. Okay, so this is... So does that blend in with her skin? That is so crazy. Okay, hold. That is crazy. You said, what the... I don't know why the white area in her eyes is dark like that if you make her dark skinned. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because, like, look. Okay, if you make her lighter, the area in her eyes is normal. Like, it's normal. But for some reason, if you make her a dark skin, let me undo that. For some reason, if you make her dark skinned, it makes it black for some reason. So I don't know. Whatever. The struggle a lot of us dark skinned people have to go through when we making characters. Why is it black like that? That is so crazy. So yeah, we'll just keep it like that, I guess. You know, I've tried everything. Yeah, other than the eyes, she's cute. I just don't understand. Okay. Nose, her nose is fine. Mouth is fine. Markings. I'm gonna give her a little heart on her face. Look at it, it's purple, but it's supposed to be pink. So no, we're not gonna give her a heart. Okay. I don't know. I'm not feeling her hair color anymore. Should it just be all the way pink? Yeah, I think it should just be go from a brighter to darker pink. Yeah, something like that. Or should it go from a darker to brighter pink? That actually looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. That brings her face out more. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Now, like, let's see. Nah. Because I was trying to, like, do a little something. I was trying to be cute, mix some colors up, and nah. Nah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Hey, we're not changing her face. We tried to change her eyes. Whatever. Save this look. Okay.
Nothing like some brand new clothes. Am I right?
She got more than brand new clothes.
Thanks for your help.
Anyway, now that's done, you can really show the newcomer around the shelter. See if anything needs help.
Leave it to me. I think she likes you. This is the control room. You can monitor every nook and cranny of the shelter here.
Morning, Shirley.
Morning, Uncle Paul.
Is this the one you rescued? How are we feeling today?
Much better. Thanks.
I like how she has an actual voice.
Staying alive is all that matters in times like these.
Oops.
Uncle Paul, is that alcohol I'm smelling? Ugh.
I might have had a drink or two last night. I was just going to retrieve the environmental monitoring data.
You're still hungover, aren't you, Uncle Paul? Fine, I'll do it. Wouldn't want you to fall into the water again like last time.
I'm detecting some very powerful interferences. These guys came prepared.
Okay.
Huh? You want to do it?
That's great. Take the chance to look around the shelter, and you won't get lost with the drone guiding you.
All right. That's a doggy. That's a Bow Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is cute.
Collecting water sample data.
How does it feel to fly? Don't worry. Just hold on tight. Trust me, I'm an expert.
Oh, wow.
Retrieving records. Shirley crashed into a river during her most recent flight.
What?
Collecting plant sample data. Collecting rock sample data.
All done? Let's head on back then.
Collecting geological sample data.
That's enough data samples. Good work.
Come back and I'll show you what the other places look like.
It's going by itself, so it's not like I'm sitting here like I'm not controlling it.
Good job. I'll take the data to Alfred. Anyway, it's all thanks to your help today.
Analysis. Long-term consumption of alcohol is hazardous to physical health. Please follow your dietary recommendations.
Wow.
Reduce alcohol consumption and exercise regularly.
Mm-hmm. You said it, Mia. Uncle Paul, you'd be smart to listen.
Hmm?
All right.
All right, moving on. I'll take you to meet Fenny. Fenny!
Shirley, what brings you here today?
Got someone to introduce to you.
Hello.
Oh, I heard about you. How are you feeling?
Zeke replaced the cells in the suppressor. Nothing to worry about. Oh, I almost forgot. This is Fenny. She's like my big sister, but she's only older than me by 2 days. She's the best chef around. You must try her food.
I can cook you anything you want, as soon as the space rift is fixed. Then I can get fresh ingredients.
Fix the space rift? No biggie. We can do that. Let's go. About the space rift, it's best if my brother doesn't find out, okay?
Log. Records show that the shelter had 8 accidents this month, and Shirley was responsible for...
Wow.
So, this is our space rift. I don't actually know. Uncle Paul says it uses Omnium to break things down for transmission, and reassemble them at the other end.
Huh? So am I still me if I was broken down and reassembled?
I used it a couple of times, and I still feel like me.
No.
So how are we going to fix it?
The energy conversion filter's broken, that's all. We can just replace it.
That simple?
That's simple. Uncle Paul taught me. Could you help me grab the new filter over there, please? I'll check on the operating program. The backup filter is in the little building over there. Do you see it? Just install the filter, and we're done.
Do I just...
The back, will you help me push the filter in? I think something might be stuck. Got it! Easy as pie. Now we just need to test it to make sure it's working fine.
Test? On what?
On us, of course. But you can only travel from a space rift to another space rift that you've activated. Seeing that you only have access to one space rift, leave the testing to me.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Be right back. What are Watchers doing here?
Oh my god.
Help! I hate bugs! Ah!
Hostile units detected.
It was time to fight.
Transmitting weapon data. Prepare for battle.
Oh. Switch weapons? How do I do that? Oh, the E button. Thanks. Oh.
Warning. Powerful and hostile energy detected.
Oh no. Ah! Okay, one.
How come it's quiet? Are you okay? Tell me. I don't want to see it myself. Where are the monsters? Are they gone?
They're gone. You're safe, Shirley.
Phew. Are you hurt?
Log. There have been a total of 9 incidents this month in the shelter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really scared of bugs.
How did you run into it?
There's something wrong with the Space Rift's locating system. I was transported to Banjas Beach, and that's where I saw them. The locating system's infrastructure is really high-tech. I don't think even Uncle Paul can figure it out.
Perhaps we can ask
That was a typo.
Franz for help.
Oh yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Franz from Hykros. He's super smart. Come on, let's go find him.
Warning. Space Rift malfunctioned. Normal operations suspended. Mia should stay here to warn others.
Good point, Mia. I'll leave it to you then. Careful. Don't let my brother know that we're sneaking out.
Is the person you're looking for just outside of the shelter?
See that huge boulder over there? The one on the other side of the Blue River.
Yes, I see it. But it looks like some sort of projection?
Zeke said it's the entrance to a facility from the old Federation days. They have a Saleacrim system set up to disguise it as a boulder.
What's in there?
I don't know. Zeke doesn't allow me to get close to it. He says it's dangerous. I bet there's something super important in there. High Crows specially sent Franz here just to investigate it. Get ready. We need to get to the other side of the river. It's still quite dangerous outside, so we must be careful not to get separated.
Okay. What is that? Okay. Okay, we can swim.
Franz!
Oh, well, if it isn't little Shirley. It's unlike Zeke to let you come this far out.
Zeke's busy, so here I am. We need a favor. There's something wrong with the Space Rift's locating system, and you're the only one who knows how to fix it around here.
Oh, no problem. I'll take a look on the way back.
We were sort of thinking if you could help us maybe now? We're kinda in a hurry.
Well, but I'm trying to fix this deconstructor.
Deconstructor? Is that the thing that can eliminate the simulacrum system?
That's right. However, this antique stopped working just when I needed it.
Will it be difficult to fix?
It's just a short circuit, but some of the internal components burned out. It'll probably take me some time.
But Fanny is trying to get to Banges. We're running out of food in the shelter.
Fine. I'll go fix the spacecraft and come back to this later. Stay here, and don't cause any trouble, okay?
Don't worry, you know me. I may have a way to get this machine working again.
Surely, you're not suggesting...
You want to know what's inside too, don't you? If we get this deconstructor working, we can take a peek. This deconstructor is an old model manufactured by Banges Tech. It's not too complicated, so I think I can fix it. From the looks of it, I think the power source probably burned out.
So what should we do?
Let's head to the Astra Omnium Tower. There's a scrapper there. We can ask if we can borrow its backup power source. We're good friends, so it'll definitely help us. But hey, it's dangerous to be away from the shelter, and it's quite a journey there. Here, take this jetpack to go faster. It'll also help us get out of sticky situations quickly, but you need to be careful when using it.
Okay.
Use the jetpack to fly over difficult terrain. Give it a shot.
Is that a living mushroom? Ooh, hold jetpack and drag it to change its direction. Only some missions have blue dot prompts. All missions have blue dot prompts. I'll do exploration.
That's the Omnium Tower, but the surrounding area belongs to the hyenas. Be careful.
Okay. This is cute. What is that? Ah, take that. Wait. Oh, I can't charge the jetpack right now. Okay, we can eat. That's cute. That's cute. What is that? Oh. Can I not grab it? Oh, you can cook here. That's cute.
Here we are, the Omnium Tower.
Is the droid up on the Omnium Tower?
Well, when I came here with Uncle Palu, we took the elevator and I almost fell off.
Oh.
Did Palu bring you here?
But after that, my brother wouldn't let me follow him anymore. Uncle Palu definitely told on me.
What did Palu come here for? Does this tower have some special use?
To recharge the Omnium energy cells, duh! Many facilities in the shelter rely on Omnium to operate, but the amount we manage to collect on our own is not even close to sufficient. That's why Uncle Palu has to regularly go to the tower to recharge those depleted energy cells. If only the Omnium from there could somehow be sent directly to the shelter.
What does the scrapper you mentioned do? Has it always been on the tower?
Of course. I mean, it's the overseer of this Omnium Tower. The Omnium stored here can't be accessed by just anyone, as Hypros has strict rules for that. Each time Uncle Palu comes by, he can only fetch as much as the fixed quota that he's been given. Come on, I'll bring you to meet the droid.
Administrator Scrapper is now online. Welcome, user.
Hey, little one. We need your help with something.
Has Shirley met with trouble?
She's alright. We're just trying to fix a broken deconstructor, and we're hoping to borrow your backup power source.
Understood. Take the backup power supply. It shall symbolize our companionship. I shall also synchronize the latest geographical data of Astra with you, my new friend. Synchronizing data.
Uh-oh.
Successfully transmitted Astra Island map data. Additional terrain data must be collected from the Omnium Tower of each zone. Level 2 alert. Astra Ecological Station is under unknown attack. Requesting support.
Uh-oh.
My friends, can I ask you to help me with this problem?
Assault? Newbie. I assume you know how to fight?
What have I been doing?
Yes.
Awesome! Then leave it to us.
Oh? Why is that? Should we tell Zeke about the ecological station first?
Let's take a look first. My brother will definitely see us in a different light if we can solve the problem by ourselves. And if we can't solve it, we'll bring the intel back and let my brother deal with it with his people.
What is she about to do?
The ecological station was constructed by Hykos to monitor and treat radiation issues in battery sound, as well as to stop contamination.
Hello. Sophia Tate? Sophia Tate 96? Hey, how you doing?
If it failed, the consequences would be severe. We need to get rid of the intruders before things get worse.
But he needs support. Is this something I'm trying to fight? I'm pretty good. Glad to hear you're doing well. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Oh, let me out. Not quick enough.
Thank you for your assistance with the intruders in the ecological station. Unfortunately, some harvester droids were driven away from their designated sector. Can you please find them?
Really? Having us do your dirty work?
You need only locate the lost harvesters and activate their automatic pathfinding.
Oh no, Sophia, thank you, but I already have people to help me with that.
Safety, I'll request Hykros to grant you access to weapons and simulacron data.
Permission to use weapons? Hey, are you for real? And then what are we waiting for? I've always wanted to try.
Miss Shirley, I'm sorry, but you don't have the right to access the weapon system.
Huh? Then what did you mean just now?
Only those who have level 4 or higher clearance, such as your friend here, can access the weapon system.
You mean the newbie?
Yup, me.
Me?
Huh? Newbie? How do you have access to Hykros? You're not from Hykros, are you?
I really don't remember.
Hey, little one, are you sure you're not confused?
Verifying the clearance level. It's completely accurate. My biometric information identification system has a 99.98A4523% accuracy.
Whoa, okay, stop. I got you. Newbie, you wouldn't happen to be a Hykros secret agent of some sort, would you?
Speaking of which, what is this Hykros you keep mentioning?
Don't tell me you also forgot about Hykros. Forget it. It looks like you've forgotten everything. Look! Do you see that tall tower over there? That's the Tower of Fantasy. Hykros is at the very top. Hykros is, a group of really powerful and mysterious people. My older brother said Hykros provides lots of supplies for a shelter, but Uncle Palu doesn't seem to like them.
Oh, well, Sophia, I already have a rigger lined up.
I'm not talking about you. Don't take it to heart. Oh, I almost forgot. If you really are from Hykros, then Mr. Franz will definitely have a way to identify you. Let's look for him after we get back.
Verification complete. You now have access to the weapon system.
Look, let's see if there's anything good out there.
Anywho, next cutscene.
Weapons database has been established. A link to the Hykros Simulacrum database has been established.
Ooh.
Requesting data release permission. Permission to release Hykros weapons system data has been granted. Permission to release Hykros Simulacrum system data has been granted.
Ooh. What's this? Order a weapon. Make one weapon special order. Ooh, fancy. Oh, fun. Thunderous Halberd. Switch weapons. Yeah. Interesting. Oh.
Welcome to the 3rd generation Simulacrum weapon. Our central database contains the combat memories and weapon parameters of many. They have been packaged into independent data modules. Users may call on data from specific modules.
Oh.
Will simulate the opponent's hold
Oh.
so that the users can quickly adapt to complex combat.
Ah, that looked nice. That looked cool.
Are we starting a new journey? I'll come too.
So we've activated another character.
This set of simulacrum equipment is the latest invention of Hykros. It will better assist you with the coming combat scenarios. The simulacrum system was developed by Hykros. It converts a host's personality and behavioral data into AI algorithms and stores them in specific modules within the database. The algorithms partially retain the personality and memories of the host to serve as combat support when accessed by the user.
So basically, we could switch it to another character without them being involved in the story. Gotcha.
Please make good use of its capabilities and find the missing harvesters.
Gotcha. No. Got it.
Oh, you have pretty good moves. Maybe you're someone important. Oh, wait. Mr. Franz would recognize you if you were someone important. I'm getting more and more curious.
Stand by. Geographical scan activated. Planning route. Stand by. Geographical scan activated. Planning route. Stand by. Geographical scan activated. Planning route.
The gatherers are returning. I'm most grateful for your assistance.
Much effort, we finally managed to bring it back. Let's deal with this old hunk of junk now.
Is there something I can help with?
This rain came out of nowhere, and time's a-wasting. Look, I've already replaced the deconstructor's power source.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, I know what's wrong. I found out that its internal projection device is broken. It's probably the prism inside, but I know what to do. See those water cores over there? We'll use one of them as our new prism.
Oh, okay. Let me go grab one then.
The water cores are really jumpy, so be very, very careful.
Let's switch back to... How do we switch back to It's not telling me to enhance yet, so I'm not going to enhance. We can change the sex. Cute. So how do we... How do we change back to our normal character? I'm very, very confused. Ooh, more outfit. Nightwalk. Cute little other outfits. Wait. Wait, so if we change the sex, hold on. No, that's all it does. I'll just deal with it for now. But I'm like, how do I change back?
this?
Oh, we did it! We did it! Look!
So this is what it really looks like.
Shall we go inside?
It's too risky.
We'll be fine. I knew we could do it. Let's go. Let's enter. Mia? Why have you come here?
I've left Mr. Franz in charge of the Space Rift. Mia has come here to see you.
Well, since you're here, you can come inside to take a look with us. You can't tell anyone else, though.
Inside?
Quickly! Don't let my brother and the others see us.
Master, you have finally returned. Apologies. It appears my identification system is malfunctioning. Identity verified. First generation smart servant. Peanut. Greetings. I am waiting for my master. My master left me here to await his return while Ida conducted the second regression. This is day 17,682 since his departure.
Oh my.
Log. Day 17,682. Approximately 48 years ago.
Little Black Cat, where's your owner?
That information is protected under the Retrospect Project Protocol. My apologies. Preliminary inspection suggests you are in need of full maintenance.
I know. Come with us. We can get someone to perform an examination on you.
Thank you for your concern, but I shall stay here and wait.
Aww.
If you are intent on entering the Chrono Chamber, please be careful. I have detected prominent signs of aberration within. Creator left a relic here. I hope it will be of some help to you. Entering hibernation mode.
Is this place the Chrono Chamber you mentioned? What does it actually do?
Peanut has entered hibernation mode. It cannot provide more information.
Aw, what a poor little cat. We'll leave it here to keep waiting for its owner then.
What is this relic it kept mentioning?
Well, it's probably like the jetpack I gave you. It's something that can help you when you're out exploring. Let's go check it out.
Use the missile barrage relic, hit 3. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Mia, it might be dangerous inside. Wait for me by the entrance.
You're amazing! You took care of those aberrants just like that!
Mm-hmm.
Just now, Peanut said prominent signs of aberration were detected in the ruins, which should be referring to these guys.
But it's not surprising that it's empty inside. To think I was curious about it for so long. What do you think those enemies were doing hiding in there?
We'll need to go deeper inside to find out.
Yes, I agree.
These dynamite drums should be able to blow the cracked wall open, right?
Yep. Gotcha.
get in here.
Even the hyenas have made their way here. Those guys don't do anything unless they have something to gain from it. These ruins must have something they're looking for.
What was this place used for before it was abandoned? Do you understand what Peanut was saying about the Chrono Chamber?
I don't know. I've just heard Uncle Palu say that this was a place left in shambles by Hycros. It seems to be related to the Cataclysm or something.
Okay, so it's Paulu. I swear I thought she said Paul at
But
first.
he doesn't seem to know much about it either. Whenever he gets annoyed by my questions, he'll say he's busy and make me play somewhere close by.
Do we need to explore deeper?
We should see things through to the end. Let's take a look inside. If it really is dangerous inside, we'll leave quietly.
What is that? Uh-oh. Okay, so he has a barrier that we're gonna have to shatter. Mount attack. Okay.
Shirley, hide now. I'll take care of it.
What they after?
Get him! Get him! Oh, that was easy.
The barrier disappeared. The exit should be up there.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess we transmit.
I told you it's dangerous out here.
I just wanted to help.
You're only giving me more trouble.
But
There is no but. Go back immediately. Without my permission, you can't... Shirley!
Wow.
I'm sorry, Shirley.
Hey, no need for all that. It's just some sibling squabble. That being said, I'm impressed that you two managed to fix the machine. Saved me a lot of trouble. It's not my place, Zeke, but Shirley might be more capable than you think. Maybe you can have a little more trust in her.
I understand. I should go talk to her.
Maybe we should let her calm down a little bit. How about we let those two kids have their chat first?
You're right. I was too harsh on her earlier. She probably doesn't want to see me right now. Please take care of Shirley for me. It's raining. I don't want her to catch a cold.
You can count on me.
Okay.
I know. I shouldn't have acted recklessly and made him mad.
You too. Let's apologize to him after the rain stops.
I'm scared. Zeke must be furious. Maybe we should come back later. Right. Thank you for being here with me. Let's do it.
Are you feeling better?
Zeke,
You're a big girl now. I think it's time to step back and let you make your own decisions in life.
make my own decisions in life?
Franz is right. Shirley, you're not a child anymore. You have your own aspirations.
I want to become someone like you. I want to help the shelter.
You're looking at a tough road ahead.
I'm not scared. I know what I'll be dealing with.
There's so many things you don't know yet. The world doesn't stop even when life kicks you down to the ground.
Then I'll get right back up again.
What was that?
Look out!
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
Dirty Ravagers!
What on earth?
Hey, newbie! Can you fight?
Of course.
Oh.
Paulu, did the shelter's alarm system fail? There's still a group of unactivated Omnium guards at the central station. We have to deploy them.
Haha, would you look at that? Let's see my babies in action.
They're falling back!
Hold the bridge!
Just you wait.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Get ready. They're a piece of work.
I thought she couldn't fight. Why is she all of a sudden fighting?
This is your punishment.
They just keep coming!
Justice prevails.
But Shirley's situation worsens.
Zeke, is Shirley all right?
She's out of danger. For now. But it still doesn't look good. This is all my fault.
Can she be treated?
The shelter's only equipped with basic medical equipment. We've done all we can. Celine is trying to contact some friends in Banshees to see if any of them can help. I'm going to talk to Franz. He's got some connections. Maybe he'll have some ideas. Please take care of Shirley while I'm gone. I'll be back as soon as I can.
I overheard you guys. Zeke, he's gone to see Franz, right? Well, how is it? Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm so sorry. I made everyone so worried. Sorry. I'm feeling a little hungry. Could you get me something? Anything, really. Thanks.
Okay. Whole grain bread.
Shirley? Shirley! Where'd she go?
Oh my gosh.
In her current condition, I need to find her now.
Where is she going? Where is she going?
Something good!
Oh, it's the character I'm playing as.
Shirley, what are you doing out here?
I just wanted to see the stars. I'm sorry. I just want to be alone. Just for a little while. When we were little, Zeke used to take me out here to gaze at the stars. I like it here. It's so quiet and peaceful, like all the bad things in the world just didn't exist. I wish things could be like back then. Forever. I didn't want to make Zeke sad.
Shirley, are you okay?
What am I gonna do?
Shirley!
Shirley!
Oh, is that another player? Yeah.
sorry, Zeke. This was all my fault.
It's not your fault. Her condition's worse than we thought. I should have been watchful. We did a full checkup on her. Her conditions are not stable and may take a turn for the worst at any time.
No, my.
Celine's friends are coming to help, but they won't be here at least until tomorrow. We don't have that kind of time.
Oh, no.
I need your help again. There's someone who may have a way of saving Shirley. There's an abandoned lab near the northern coast of Astra. Just send the word there. Also, please don't mention this to anyone else in the shelter. I'm sorry. I can't tell you the identity of that person. You're the only one in the shelter who can help me.
Okay. Yeah, she ain't looking good. She all cracked up. All cracked up. Okay, but still though, I like really... Oh, she's cute.
Time to show you a thing or two.
Okay, I'm feeling it.
Master, you said standing like this looks better.
Excuse me.
Want me to take care of it for you?
Are we starting a new journey?
Okay, deactivate. That's it. Wait. Okay, now I can control it. I can't tell if this thing's going fast or slow. What's the button? That's the button to get down. I kind of want to bust into this. Will this spark? Yep. Nice. Ooh. Hey Panda, how are you? How you doing? Let me give you a shout out.
Go away, please. No, go away.
I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good.
Okay.
Oh, is that Grand Theft Auto 5?
Oh no.
Oh, oh my goodness. That game. Is this online or story mode? I think it's the story mode. got him. I got. How have things been in Second Life? Have you been playing Second Life lately? I have not been back in Second Life. It just, I don't know. I keep trying to get back into it, but I don't know. Always some drama. Wait, is it like right here? Yep. You've been 50-50 with Second Life and with Roblox basically trying to become Second Life 2.0. You really only go on there for her your sister and her boyfriend? Yep. Yeah, Roblox over here trying to be Second Life 2.0 and stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know what Second Life is gonna do because they need to do something to lure in younger people, but why would you when everything else runs so much better? GTA Online runs so much better. Roblox runs so much better. It's like, why would you? Even IMVU kind of runs better, so it's like, why would you go?
It's been abandoned for quite some time. I wonder if anything still works.
Uh-oh. Let's investigate.
This data. Chrono chambers? The coordinates look like they're near the shelter.
There's been so many changes for sure. Yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden they want to change everything up. I guess they just see the market and they see that they can expand. And I'm guessing they're looking at their numbers and seeing that there's probably all of a sudden like an influx of probably a lot older people. So they really want to capitalize on that. I'm not sure. What is this sciencey talk in my face?
You should at least wait until someone's home before you visit.
I'm
Okay.
very sorry. I'm here to deliver a message and didn't mean to look through your things.
Oh, you're good, Panda. It's always good seeing you.
Why are you here, stranger?
Zeke's sister was seriously wounded, so he asked me to look for help here.
We will take care of that. Please leave if you have nothing else.
What is up here? Oh. Oh.
Hello? I really hope they can help Shirley.
This jetpack goes slow as molasses. What is that? Oh. What is this?
Everyone calm down.
You make the rules.
I'll figure out a way.
What in the...
Shirley's not a monster. I'll make her better.
Oh.
Celine, now!
Zeke. What happened? What have I done? Did I hurt someone?
Shirley.
I don't want this. Zeke, you know what you have to do.
I can't.
Remember our rule.
Shirley, I can't. I just can't.
I don't have much time left, Zeke. Don't let me become one of those things, please. Just do it, Zeke!
There's no time left. You made the rules.
You have to do it, Zeke.
Enough! Everyone leave.
Well then.
It shouldn't be like this.
What happened? Why is everyone saying those things?
That's the way things are around there. If one of us changed, the closest to them will have to put them down. At the very least, they can go with some dignity. None of us wanted to see this happen to Shirley. But Zeke, Paul and I will stay here to keep everyone calm. As for Zeke...
I'll go check on them.
Well, that got dark. Yeah.
Zeke, she's suffered enough.
She's not dead yet.
Can't you see the reality of things? She's already...
Don't jump to conclusions so easily, Franz. She will be given a new life.
A new life? As what, a clone? Droid? Or maybe something like you?
Isn't it rather superficial to cast judgment on what life is or is not? It is time. Let us go.
Zeke, I pray you know what you're doing.
I'm gonna bring her home.
Okay.
Oh, I guess you saw all of that, huh?
Who was that with Zeke?
Just an old acquaintance. Nothing more.
She said there's still hope for Shirley. Is that true?
From what I know, aberration is irreversible. The only thing we can do for the afflicted is to send them on their way, as humans.
But Shirley...
I don't know how they're planning to save her, but even if they did, would Shirley still be the same Shirley that we knew? You look like you have something to say. Zeke sent you to see that person, right?
You knew?
I should have known that's what Zeke would do. So what did they tell you?
I didn't exactly get to meet them. I only requested their help via a communication device, and they said that they would. I also found something that looks like an experiment log. It mentions something called the Chrono Chamber.
The Chrono Chamber? Ah, you sly fox. How could I have missed it?
Who's Zeke looking for?
The leader of the heirs of Ida goes by the codename Sage. Even within their organization, he's shrouded in mystery. If he really was on Astra, everything that's happened so far would be the least of our troubles. Let's head back to the shelter. We have to tell them about what's happened.
Wait! Mr. Franz, there's something I need your help with.
What do you want?
It's about my identity. I might be someone from Hykros.
What? So, you lost your memories, right?
Well, but the scrapper on the Omnium Tower said I have access to Hykros' weapons. And Shirley said you might be able to help me find out who I am.
Other than you and Shirley, who else knows about this?
That's all. Shirley, I don't think she managed to tell anyone else in time.
Alright, I think I get the picture. I'll take you to Hykros, and they should be able to establish your identity if you really are one of them. Don't mention this to anyone in the shelter for now, though. It's a delicate time, so don't go looking for more trouble.
Okay, understood.
Okay, back we go. Okay, that aim is off. Gotcha.
What? Zeke took Shirley and left with someone. Why didn't you stop him?
Stop him? You know him better than I do.
So who exactly was it?
The heirs of Ida. They claim that they can save Shirley. For Zeke, the choice was clear as day.
Heirs of Ida? The crazies that tried to overthrow Hykros? How did they get involved in this?
Because Zeke and Shirley's parents were once members of the heirs of Ida.
What? Why hasn't Zeke mentioned this before?
What happened to his parents was a meaningless tragedy. They were merely victims of the conflict between Hykros and the heirs of Ida.
Oh?
Surely Zeke wants nothing else now but a calm and peaceful life, right? But now, Shirley's become the heirs of Ida's greatest bargaining chip. They want Zeke, and Zeke would do anything to save his sister.
Could the heirs of Ida be behind the Ravagers' attack?
I can't say for sure, but I know that they're willing to do anything it takes to achieve their goal.
We must get Zeke back. We can't let him be a pawn of those lunatics.
Leave it to me. I'll find Zeke.
The heirs of Ida are not to be taken lightly. You don't have to do this.
They saved my life. I'm only returning the favor.
Palu, the shelter just went through a rough time. Right now, it's of utmost importance to rebuild it and restore order. None of which can be accomplished without you. Just leave the matter of Zeke to us. I'm planning to take the kid to Hykros and inform them of everything that happened here. Maybe they can help.
Thank you, Mr. Franz.
Don't even mention it. I've arranged for some transportation for you. It's parked outside. When you're all set, we'll head for the Omnium Tower.
Let's test out the Falcon.
Okay, vehicles. Well.
Mia overheard your conversation. you really be able to bring Shirley and Zeke back? Mia can sense the internal emotional circuits surging. Shirley and Zeke are important companions. Alas, I am a malfunctioning smart servant, but if I may be of assistance in any way, please take me with you.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
let's go and come home together, all 4 of us.
She's coming with us. How cute. Oh, well. Shift makes her get off.
Go for it.
What happened?
Warning, Omnium Tower anomaly detected. Please investigate.
Let's go up and check it out.
Doop, 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 doop. Driving on my motorcycle. Driving on my motorcycle. Driving on my motorcycle. Driving on my motorcycle. Ah! I didn't expect to basically get crushed.
Normally, Hycros will only start channeling energy into this tower in winter, when the shelter's energy supply runs low. But today...
Is something wrong?
Don't worry. It may be just a glitch, or a dispatch error. Or someone touching the wrong button. We'll still have to go and talk with those old guys up there if we want to straighten things out. I'm gonna open up a space rift that leads right to the upper level of the Tower of Fantasy. But only for a brief moment. Stay close, kid.
Activate. I like these. I like this artwork. Ooh.
Unauthorized visitor detected. Halt, or you will be stopped by force.
Oh my.
I come from Astra, and I'm here with Franz.
Astra Shelter, area code HT501.
Could he have said that any more unattractive?
Log, Mia enters Hycros territory for the first time and engaging information exchange with other smart servants.
Welcome, young one. I'm Klima, commander of the District 9 Executors.
Captain Clemma, the Omnium Tower. Did something go wrong with it?
The heirs of Ida tampered with the energy transmission program. It's causing the 5 Omnium Towers to send their stored energy back to the Central Tower. The Central Tower has a finite storage capacity. Exceeding it could dangerously overload the system.
This looks to be a rather serious problem. Do we have any quick fixes?
As a safety precaution, we had to vent excess omnium to the surface at the cost of causing a certain degree of radiation damage. This is not a permanent solution.
Just leave these troubles to Archon Elric. Let's focus on you, kid. Before coming up here, I already told them about your circumstances.
Franz submitted a report detailing that you triggered momentary space-time distortions during combat. Is that true?
Yes. Time would sometimes flow extremely slowly around me.
We call this phenomenon Fantasia. It's a human-generated temporal distortion in a localized area. It's usually an ability only exhibited by executors. The Executor Order is an elite unit formed to handle all forms of omnium disasters. Its members are genetically augmented to possess a certain degree of control over the time dimension. I found info related to you in the Executor Order's database dated half a year back. You and your squad went MIA during an operation.
I was an executor?
Indeed. However, we still don't know what happened to you during the last 6 months.
Archon Elric said that you are not a part of District 9, so they don't have the authority to access your information. Perhaps you're from another district?
Another district?
But Archon Elric did say that you'll be under District 9's jurisdiction for the time being, because we're kind of under an emergency.
We're currently facing many difficulties. The heirs of Ida are planning something, and the issues with the Omnium Towers need to be resolved urgently. High Cross has limited manpower in District 9 currently. We need your help in dealing with the heirs of Ida. I have reported your situation to Archon Elric in District 9. You should go see him.
Welcome to Hykros. I'm Elric, Archon of District 9. Captain Klima has informed me of your situation. I'm delighted to see the return of one of our esteemed executors. As for Zeke, Hykros will relay the latest intel to you via Franz and provide whatever assistance we can render.
Thank you, Archon Elric.
Franz said that you lost all your memories upon your rescue. Is that so?
Yes. I can't remember anything that happened before then.
The report also mentions that you possess excellent combat skills. It looks like you have retained your past training and skills, which is to say, you can still perform your duties as an executor. I have no doubt. However, a full inspection is still required before you return to active duty. We will log your data and upgrade your suppressor with the latest modules.
Ooh. Does that mean new outfits?
I am ready.
Are you ready? This is the latest development from Hykros' research. I hope you'll make good use of its power.
Looks like you two are getting along fine.
Franz, are you okay?
Me? I'm great. How have these geezers been treating you?
Franz?
Hey, have you told them everything?
Not entirely.
Same old you. Everything's a secret, yet you still want people to go out on a limb for you.
There is no confirmation of what happened to our returned executor. We found an unknown string of virus in their suppressor chip during the inspection.
Is it executor or executor?
The virus tried to infect the executor's orders database. Thankfully, we found it in time and isolated it. But as soon as it was discovered, it initiated a self-destruct sequence. We did not manage to discover its origins.
Oh, is that true? You really lost your memories?
We did a full inspection. There is evidence that someone wiped their memories. Aside from that, we find no abnormalities.
Do you have more valuable information?
I'm sorry. I will assign someone to get to the bottom of what happened to you. I hope it does not damage the trust between us.
Looks like there's not much here. Did this kid really come from another district?
You must have a lot of questions.
Mr. Franz, What are these other districts you mentioned?
It was a while ago. Back when we were studying time retracement.
Franz?
Okay, all right. You can't reveal too much, I get it.
I'm sorry. I'm unable to give you the answers right now. And it's not because I do not trust you. The fact of the matter is, time retracement is a sensitive subject, and a closely guarded secret even within Hykros. I hope you understand.
I understand, Archon Elric.
I assure you, I will explain everything to you in due course.
Then I'll just have to take your word for the kid for now. Archon Elric, don't forget that you promised to help me track Zeke down.
In exchange, I hope that you will help us solve the problems regarding the Omnium Towers and the heirs of Ida.
Well, well. Just leave the Omnium Tower to us. Do you need anything else? If it's all right, I'd like to have a few words with the kid alone.
I still have matters to deal with in Parliament, so this is where we part ways.
Go do whatever you need to do. I'll let you know immediately if there's any progress.
Verifying identity access level. Elric, access level 5. Clemma, access level 4. Access level verified. You are allowed to proceed to Hykros, Parliament.
Looking at the bigger picture, our visit wasn't completely in vain. At least you're back to being an executor, and Hykros even promised to help search for leads regarding Zeke. It's obvious that Archon Elric and the others still don't entirely trust you. I mean, they couldn't risk opening up to you before making it clear where you're really from. Don't let that bother you.
I understand your concerns, and I thank you greatly for your assistance, Mr. Franz.
Come on, it was nothing. We still have plenty on our plate. I'm about to head back to the Astra Omnium Tower and see how things are faring there. Palu has already sent me a bunch of messages asking what is going on. I'll explain to Palu everything that went down here, so don't you worry. If you want, you can take a look around here. After all, you are an official member of Hykros now. I'll be waiting for you on top of the Astra Omnium Tower. Don't take too long.
What in the world is this? Oh, that's her. Memory upload successful. Don't seem like nothing to do, so yeah, I'll just talk to him.
Well, how was it?
It's like experiencing a piece of reality all over again. I was able to recall what happened in the past so clearly.
Memory extractors are able to evoke your memories fully and back them up. At least according to Archon Elric. Though, whether the memory is completely genuine, that's something I'm still skeptical about.
Mr. Franz, I feel a little dizzy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you okay?
I was just kidding.
Hey, this is serious. Are you sure you're all right?
I'm doing okay.
Where was the place we first met?
The entrance to the Astra Shelter ruins?
And how how much time has passed since you officially returned to Hykros?
About half a year?
One last question. Your next mission, what is it?
Well, nobody told me about it yet.
Oh, sorry about that. I just assumed Archon Elric would have told you about it. Actually, it's about Shirley. She's being quite reckless, and she wants to get back to Vera as soon as possible to look for traces of Zeke. However, the space rift connecting the two locations has yet to stabilize. Currently, Hykros has only dispatched one squad, led by Meryl to Vera. Also, Shirley's identity is rather unique, in light of her ties with the heirs of Ida. We were hoping you could go with her and be her guardian.
Are you ready to go?
Yep. This memory backup is prepared especially for you. After all, you lost your memory once, so I'm worried that you may be unexpectedly affected when shuttling between different planes while using the space rifts. The backup is complete. Now you can go back and experience your memories whenever you want. Unfortunately, you still can't recover the memories that you lost.
Thank you.
Your memory backup will be in the good hands of our technicians, so don't worry. By the way, Shirley is still waiting for you, so make sure you go and see her before you leave.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, that does damage.
Did everything go well? About backing up your memories, I mean.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
No. I don't want my willful request to trouble you in any way. Actually, it doesn't matter if you don't want to accompany me.
Shirley, we don't have to act like strangers.
Okay, now I'm lost.
Sorry, that's not what I meant. I just don't know how I should face everyone, given who I am now. Am I Nemesis? A puppet of the heirs of Ida? Or...
You're my friend, Shirley. We still have a lot to do together. I promised to help you find your brother. And I promised everyone in the shelter that I would bring both you and Zeke back together.
Okay, so I didn't miss anything. Okay, gotcha.
We still have a lot of things we need to do together.
Yes, we've been through a lot together. And we've lost many things that belong to us.
Yes, I'm so happy to have met you.
Same here.
Thank you for telling me this. I feel much better now. Let's go. Archon Elric, Dr. Claire, and that new world called Vera are waiting for us.
Just the way they're acting like she was about to die or she was about to be changed into something, then for them to be like, no, she's over here, she's fine. She just, you know, had some alterations done to her. Like, okay. Excuse the hell out of me.
Directional parameters were corrected, but the results still need verification.
So, can the stability of the current anchor points be maintained?
I've calibrated the orientation device of the space rift. As long as it's not overloaded, there shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, greetings, Executor. We have successfully opened the dimensional passage to the Vera region. A squad from the Executor Order has been dispatched to investigate. The Vera region was under the jurisdiction of Hykros District 7 back before the Cataclysm. A couple of years ago, Mook's squad went to re-establish contact with the area. Now, District 7 has expressed willingness to work with us. The mission this time is to ask you to act as Shirley's guardian as you accompany her to the Vera region.
Shirley is keen to find any trace of her brother. You could save yourself a heap of trouble if the locals were willing to help.
Ah, well, Shirley still isn't fully stable after all. We need someone we can trust to go with her.
I know I really shouldn't trouble everyone with this, but I just worry about my brother so much.
I heard through the grapevine that the Vera region is the home of the invasive creature called gray space entities. They're a serious threat to the local ecology and human safety. We are currently in discussions with District 7 over how to cooperate in tackling this gray space entities threat. Until we have the situation under control, however, be sure to exercise extreme caution. Dr. Claire has already calibrated the space rift parameters, so you and Shirley are good to go at will. The headquarters of District 7 is in a huge city known as Miroria. You should ask their Archon, Larson, for help.
Making such a long-distance transmission is no easy task. You should prepare yourselves.
Okay, let's go. Oh, hers design's cute.
How are you feeling? Any dizziness or other discomfort?
I'm fine.
Completely normal. Thanks for asking. Oh, that's good. I was worried that such a long transmission would have some unpleasant effects.
What is this place?
This is the Silver Coast Research Station under District 7. They've managed to re-establish contact with Asperia with this equipment.
We're in Miroria now?
Well, this research facility is actually in the north of the Yellow Rock Desert, but Miroria is not too far. Look, right over there.
Miroria.
I'm Eva, the director of the Silver Coast Research Station. On behalf of District 7, a warm welcome to you both. Archon Larson has been informed of your arrival, and you are free to travel to Miroria headquarters as you please. However, Technician Baru has detected a potential space-time fluctuation near the research station, which could possibly affect the whole area. To be on the safe side, I'd recommend remaining here until the fluctuations have resolved.
I see. Any idea how long that might be?
I'm afraid I can't give a clear answer to that right now, though Buru is actively collecting and analyzing the data. I'll be sure to let you know the second I have any further information.
I hate not knowing how long I'll have to wait.
Pepper, do you know how many executors were dispatched from District 9?
Apart from the Mook squad that was stationed here a couple of years ago, there was also Meryl, Zero, Huma, and Samir. Oh, and now you, of course. However, everyone's in this super important meeting in Miroria. I think they're discussing the best response to the gray space entities. I'm just here as part of your welcoming committee.
Gray space entities? We heard Archon Elric mention them too.
Yep. They're Miroria's biggest problem at the moment. I don't know much about them though, so maybe you're better off asking Director Ava.
Yep. Okay.
Time to show you a thing or two.
Are we starting a new journey?
Time to show.
Oh, let's see.
Master, you said standing like this looks better. Master, you said Master, you said Want me to take care of it for you? Want me to take care of it for you? Want me to take care of it for you?
Look, are these? Wait. Okay, so are these like all the characters you can end up unlocking? Interesting. Oops.
We have some questions, Director Eva.
What can I do for you? Ask away, and I'll do my best to answer. The reason for this space-time fluctuation has not been confirmed, but Baru is analyzing all the relevant parameters. It could be an unfortunate side effect of the long-range transmission. Apart from that, a type of powerful gray space entity known as an abyssant has been found able to generate space-time fluctuations. While there have been no relevant eyewitnesses accounts near the facility, we must still prepare for the worst.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I need to hear
Dr.
everything.
Eva, we have a situation. The spatial fluctuations are greatly intensifying. It's a temporal anomaly caused by a powerful abyssant.
This shouldn't be possible. Buru, report to HQ immediately and request support.
I'm trying. The fluctuations are generating too much interference. We can't get a clear connection to headquarters.
Keep trying. Security close blast doors. Power force field. Activate security droid.
Okay.
What happened?
The cause of this space-time fluctuation is a rare, powerful abyssant. Get ready for Gray Space Entity's assault.
Oh no.
But at present, we are unable to contact HQ or request external assistance. If they launch an all-out assault, it would be catastrophic for us.
We'll help fend them off.
Follow me.
System warning. Red alert. Red alert. All non-combatants, please go to the nearest safe zone and remain there until further notice.
Look over there. The abyssant symbiosis! We have to hurry!
Hold on.
We've only repelled them temporarily. Buru's detected several unstable space-time rifts nearby, so this is far from over.
Has communication with Miroria been restored?
We still have no means of contacting Miroria headquarters. I can only hope that they noticed the space-time fluctuations over here and proactively sent the support. We don't have enough energy to maintain the force field for much longer.
Pepper, you stay here and help defend the facility. I'm going to try to bust out of here with Shirley and go get help from headquarters.
You sure that's a good idea?
We don't have a lot of options. It's the best of a bad bunch.
The all-terrain vehicle over there will get you across the desert in a flash. Be careful.
Newly obtained. Oh, we got Pepper!
Medical unit is ready.
Okay.
Time to show you a thing or two.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Master, you said standing like this. Want me to take care of it for you?
I can sense a looming threat. I can sense a looming threat. I can sense a looming threat.
Oh, that's cute.
Is it time to start a fun and relaxing adventure? Is it time to start a fun and relaxing adventure?
Think before you act. Think before you act. Think before you act.
Ooh.
I like the look in your eyes. I like the vitality in all things that flourish.
Like his color scheme.
I like the look in your eyes.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Ooh. Oh, that's pretty.
Pet my ears! Go on! Pet my ears! Go on! Hey! Hey! Over here! Hey! Hey! Over here! Hey! Hey! Over here!
MSEC 2000, awaiting your instructions, Executor. MSEC 2000, MSEC 2000.
Reporting in! Reporting in! Reporting in! Food is ready!
Do you need me? Do you need me?
Please watch over me. Please watch over
There's
me.
barely any
There seems to be a
male
lot on the
characters.
to-do list. There seems to be a lot on the to-do list.
Please.
There seems to
Is it time to act? Is it time?
give the order. Give the order.
I am listening.
Oh, there she is.
I am listening. Morning!
You can't do anything without me. You can't do anything without me. You.
Oh, that's pretty. She's pretty. Ooh, ooh.
I knew you would pick me. I knew you would pick me.
Ready to go. Ready to go. Where are you going? Take me with you.
Oh, hello, Thighs.
Where are you going? Take me with you.
Are you done? Are you done?
Do you have the money?
Oh,
Do you have the money?
well then.
Boosting power. Boosting power. Boosting power.
Looking for me? Looking for me?
You're looking ready. You're looking ready.
Need my help? Need my help?
So do they have like their own statistics, or you could just run around with them, look
Do you
cute?
need my help? What? A new command? Do you need my help?
Please look forward to my performance.
But yay, we have
Medical unit is
Pepper.
ready. Let me take care of it.
Okay, so do we? All right. Okay, what is this telling me to do? Oops. I was trying to like burst, but I hit shift by accident. Okay. Okay, so just go for it. I'm thinking there's like a burst button, so anytime I get off. Wait, hold up. Okay, this is crazy. These controls are weird. Okay. So we're just gonna go for it. Yeah. It's like I get they're trying to make it cinematic, but this ain't working. Like this is not working. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Hold formation. Gray space entities. Get ready.
prejudice.
Ow.
This is not good.
Okay, then what do I do? Oh. I am so confused. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
You guys alright? I'm Lynn, from District 7. What's going on over at the research station? We lost contact here in Meroria.
I suppose you could say it's still secure. Director Ava has sealed off all points of ingress, and Pepper is helping with defenses.
Lynn, it seems that the Abyssant has escaped into the space-time rift.
It was wounded, and shouldn't be able to attack us for the time being. The gray space entities around the research facility, however, still haven't been dealt with. Meryl, we'll leave the research station to your team. I'll take them to see Archon Larson.
Yeah.
Follow me, Executor. Follow me, Ruby.
Ouch. These things are really strong. We should probably just follow them. They look really tough.
We're here, Mia. Go on up. We're taking a plane?
Ruby, you
Oh
seem
my.
to like little Mia, right?
Of course I like Mia. Can we sit together?
Sure. Get on board with her then.
The gateway to Miroria is in the sky?
In response to the Gray Space Entity's threat, the Miroria Security Force set up a huge defensive force field on the surface. Nothing's getting into the city from the ground. Right now, the only way in is via the Miroria Skyport. Let's get on board.
Aerial port.
Miss Lin?
Mr. Cowell, do you know where Larson is, by any chance?
The Archon is waiting at the Furnace Core site. I'm here to welcome you. Allow me, Lieutenant Cowell, to welcome you all on behalf of Miroria to District 9.
Hello, Mr. Cowell.
No.
Are you okay, Mia?
Does she always speak like that?
Mia's language module has a few errors, which makes her speak like that occasionally. We're all used to it, however. Sorry for the trouble.
Cowell, is Shelley's vacation over?
Ms. Shelley? I believe she's still got 2 days, but there's a record showing she was urgently recalled to headquarters this morning. Something about helping with equipment.
Oh? Seems we might be in luck. Shelley is Miroria's technical consultant. If you agree, maybe she could check over Mia and repair anything she can. I just hope she hasn't left headquarters yet. Let's go.
Follow me, please.
Cowell, does no one here in Vera need suppressors?
The Tower of Fantasy here was severely damaged in the Cataclysm. Unable to provide steady omnium, we had to give it up. Later on, one of our Archons came up with some tech that dramatically increases the body's resistance to omnium radiation. Over the years, the levels of omnium radiation have shown a marked decline in the Vera region. People no longer need to rely on various support devices to survive. That is the Vera Tower of Fantasy. All of Miroria is built around it.
Is that Lin?
Oh yes, she is quite the idol in many young Viren's eyes. She single-handedly defeated a powerful Abyssin not that long ago. Ahead is the District 7 headquarters. Please, this way to Archon Larson.
Looking good, Lin.
Shelley, what are you doing here?
No need to feign surprise. Cowl sent a message saying you were looking for me. I'd be long gone otherwise.
Well then, I'm very grateful that you stuck around.
Well, it was the acclaimed and admired Lynn requesting my help. How could I refuse? However, I'm technically still on vacation, so if I have to work, how are you gonna make it up to me?
How about a VIP meal at Oasis?
Well, the food over there is good, I'll grant you, but I still feel like...
10 meals. That should suffice for this month.
Aha! Then we have a deal. Alright, so tell me what you need me to do.
These are 2 guests from District 9. They have a smart servant, Mia, with a damaged language module. We were hoping you could take a look.
Oh? A District 9 smart servant? Where?
Mia, don't you like strawberry cream donuts? What about delicious cake? Or sweet pear pudding? Chocolate rolls? Chocolate
Oh.
rolls.
Huh? Our little friend looks really happy.
Miss Shelley, do you really think you can repair Mia?
Oh, yes, the language module. I can certainly take a look, though I've never seen such a model as Mia before. Allow me to conduct an initial examination first.
Shelley is an outstanding mechanic. Mia is in totally safe hands. You 2 can follow me to Archon Larson.
Don't worry. Go do what you gotta do.
Welcome to you both. I am Larson, Archon of District 7. Archon Elric has already informed us about Zeke. I've sent someone to investigate Miroria's travel logs, but there is no record of Zeke. If he really did come to the Vera region, he's most likely doing his best to stay under the radar.
Larson, could Zeke be trapped in the Abyssant field?
I've considered that myself. If it's true, I'm afraid.
Abyssant field? What is that, Larson?
Some powerful Abyssants can generate an abnormal localized space-time around themselves. A field through which they can roam around in real space. If Zeke really is trapped in an Abyssant field, our chances of finding him are slim to none. Follow me. The biosamples in these cultivation tanks were taken from a defeated, powerful Abyssant. We call them Christomaxes, and they're crucial to the field ability of an Abyssant. Each one has its own unique characteristics, so the field ability of each Abyssant will likewise be different. These samples are priceless. By studying them, we can gain a deeper understanding of both Abyssant biological traits and field abilities. Perhaps, one day, we too will be able to control space. Once a Christomax is removed from an Abyssant's body, however, they start to lose their bioactivity. These 3 samples have already lost their value for research, and we need some fresh samples to complete our study.
Only the strongest, powerful Abyssants are able to form this special structure. And right now, we have no effective way of locating such Abyssants. Even if we could, defeating such a creature is no small task.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Archon Elric has provided us with advanced spatial monitoring technology, which Larson is currently working out how to use to monitor Abyssant activity. I will also put together a special force to round up and take out any detected Abyssant. I would like to invite you 2 to join us. The sooner we can complete our Abyssant research, the sooner we can find clues about Zeke.
Lynn, while I have every confidence in your work, our 2 guests are strangers here. Unfamiliar as they are with Abyssants, be a little cautious in asking them to help with the hunt so quickly.
Understood, Archon.
You'll be responsible for the Executor and Shirley. Please ensure that suitable accommodation is found for them in Miroria.
No need to worry. Everything's already arranged. After such a busy day, I'm sure you two must be tired. Let's go see how Mia's doing, and then I'll take you to your accommodation.
See how Mia's doing. See if her language module's been, if it's been fixed.
Say it with me, Mia. My name is Mia.
My name is Mia.
Doesn't seem like it's a particularly serious problem. Maybe try something a bit more complex? Mia, try this. Shelly, Shirley, Shelly, Shirley, 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 Shirley.
Shelly, Shirley, Shirley.
Come on, Shelly. That's too difficult.
Have you found a way to fix Mia's problem, Shelly?
Shelly thinks for a while.
Even though I'm not particularly familiar with this model of smart servant, I reckon there can't be much of a difference with our smart droids. So it should be pretty simple. Just leave her to me and I'll take good care of her.
Huh?
No need to worry. I'll let you know immediately if there's any progress. I promise.
Are you used to the environment and climate here yet? I hear that Asperia doesn't have such a vast desert.
I'm just a bit surprised how you can sustain a huge city in such an arid desert.
Miroria has a comprehensive resource recovery system. Allocations of food, water, and energy are all strictly regulated, and are sufficient for the current population's needs. 20 years ago, our scientists attempted to fashion a better environment for the people here through extensive geoengineering. They were this close to succeeding, before the appearance of the Abyssant derailed everything.
Abyssants caused this inhospitable desert?
Abyssants destroyed many ecological stations on the surface, forcing us to stop our terraforming project. Not just that, but many natural ecosystems were also damaged, resulting in an even worse situation than before.
The people here have been through a lot.
The Miroria Archives preserves many historical records. It's definitely worth a visit, if you're interested.
Well, that's lucky, as I'm curious to learn more about this place. Wanna come with me?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. What on earth? I keep forgetting that does damage. Oh, cool. It's neat. This is really neat. His face was bothering me.
Here we are, the Meroria Archives. There are many exhibits inside which can help you better understand the history of this land.
Are you not coming with us, Lynn?
I'm sorry, but I just received a message from headquarters. Something's come up which needs me to help remotely, so I'm afraid I won't be able to go with you. You two go on ahead. Once I've taken care of my task, I'll meet you both back here when you're done.
All these exhibits. I've never seen so many things from the past all in one place before. Even though I have heard the heirs of Ida talk about the past many times, it's not the same as seeing things right before my eyes. It's a totally different feeling. I hope that one day people's suffering ends, and the planet can come back to life again.
There's still a way to go.
Yes, we have a lot to do. Help the people here resolve the crisis and then find my brother. Do you still want to look around? If you're done, we can go find Lynn.
Okay, let's go find Lynn. There she is.
All done?
I saw so many different things. Considering that this place and Asperia used to be a part of the same world, I felt that some things seemed familiar, while others were totally alien.
I heard Samir once say that your world has mountains and oceans, glaciers and snowfields. But for someone like me from Meroria, apart from all that steel and neon, there is only barren desert and stone. I hope there comes a day, when all of this is behind us, that I can visit Asperia and witness such beautiful scenery with my own eyes.
It would be our honor to have you visit, Lynn.
I'll take that as a formal invitation. No taking it back.
Sure, that's settled.
Is that blood on her face? A pretty picture, though. Okay, so yeah. This is neat. What on earth? Oh, she about to sing.
Your accommodation is being processed. Please wait a moment.
Thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome. I'll be in Meroria for a while, and hope I can help get you accustomed to things here. Especially since taking on the gray space entities won't be easy. Don't run too far, Ruby.
Okay. Would you say Ruby's important to you, Lynn?
Ruby was entrusted to me by an old friend before she left. I swore that I'd look after her. We're the same there. We each have someone we don't want to let down.
I thought she was about to sing something. All she did was hoo-ha-hoo. It's been a long day today. We'll need to pick up Mia tomorrow morning. So have a good rest now. Okay, I at least want to see. Oh, hey, Cursed. The game, see, I was going to say it's a 6, but now I'm honestly leaning more towards a 7. Now that I've gotten to where you find like the characters that kind of actually mean something, and we're actually in like in the area that means something. See, I'll give it a 7. I will pick it back up in the future. But I got stuff planned tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing the demo of Disgaea 7. And then the day after that, I am starting The Sims. How about the kind of not jump in here? So today on YouTube, I uploaded chapter 1 of, I think it's called Aria's Story. This is going on YouTube tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll be streaming Disgaea 7. That's gonna go on YouTube the next day. And then the next day I'll be streaming The Sims. I keep hitting the microphone. Where is the taxi thing? Here it is. do we? This where we go? I think it is, yes. But yes, busy, busy week. All right, let's get her. I thought they say we need to pick Mia up. Weapon upgrade. Upgrade 2 weapons. Says unable to use this function. I'm not quite sure why. So I have to level up before I can accept these, before I can push the story forward. Gotcha. So this is looking like a good stopping point. Now we can upgrade them. Okay. I want to upgrade this one first. Upgrade 3 weapons. Gotcha. Learn about mentorship. Trying to see how you get the mouse to pop up. All right, everybody. So this looks like a good stopping point. Okay, so... Okay, how did I do that? Yeah, there we go. How do I... Oh, here we go. Exit the game. So this looks like a good stopping point. So how did I feel about Tower of Fantasy? Honestly, when I started playing it and it took so long for us to get to making our character, I was going to go 5. And then when I made my character, I was like, ooh, 4.5 to 5 because I'm not really understanding what their idea was behind the color of her eyes doing that. If you're dark skinned, I don't know. That's a huge turnoff, actually. But once I finally got to the part of the story where we went to Miroria and you got more characters and you saw like the cute characters and stuff, it started growing on me a little bit. So I bumped it up to like a 7 once, you know, the story really kind of started picking up. So I'll play it again at some point in the future. But until then, like I said, this is going on YouTube tomorrow. Be sure to check out my new YouTube video, Arya Story Chapter 1. Tomorrow I will be streaming the demo of Disgaea 5. I'm so excited about that because y'all don't know I love Disgaea. That's going to be on YouTube the next day for you, my YouTube watchers. And then that day, the next day, I will be streaming The Sims for the first time. And then, of course, that will be on YouTube the day after. So we're going to raid my buddy Glitch, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.